P2B never looked at the circumstance that even if he won, he cannot be the runner-up. Robert Clark says, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. Chief Robert Clark, a senior advocate of Nigeria and elder statesman, has pointed out that Mr. P2B, the Labour Party candidate, failed to consider a crucial fact. Even if he had won the petition, he would not have been eligible to run as the runner-up against President Bola Tinubu. Clark emphasized that P2B did not secure 25% of the vote in any of the 35 states. During an interview with Arise News, Clark explained, and I quote, in P2B's situation, he failed to recognize that even if he had succeeded in the petition, he could not have become the runner-up. P2B never achieved the 25% threshold, whereas Atiku secured 25% of the vote in all 35 states. This scenario would have led to a rematch between Atiku and Tinubu according to the rules. Therefore, unbiased lawyers, when analyzing this judgment, would gain valuable insights. Well, why should it even be so? You see, the way that this thing was plotted, if this thing was plotted, the way it was plotted in a manner that then they just come out and pata for the race. I am telling you, they did him, permit me to use the word, they did him dirty. They played, this game in such a way that even if they carry the matter go court, even court people say shugban, they don't go fit still really do much on this issue. That's what I just understand. All right, this is another tribalistic person, one of those who made Nigeria judiciary incapacitated and a lame dog. Come on now, don't refer to people as that. Ignore him and his likes who cannot contribute to the unity our founding fathers like the great Dick and Macaulay conversed. Just look at what this old man is saying instead of shutting up his mouth. Some people don't vex for the man. Easy, sir. Let us face the well-being of Nigeria now. There is hunger, there is joblessness, there is hopelessness, there is insecurity, and etc. in the country. How would our government tackle this and help solve this? My dear, no idea. No idea. I am of the opinion that spent forces who had not the prudence to invest their fraudulently gotten wealth through their time to go and sleep and allow Nigerians to seek a way to revive the dying nation. I know that it is a living fact that some so-called Nigerians are people who care less of where they find themselves to naturalize shading their real names. This group should not be taken seriously when Nigerian Democratic Administration revivals are considered. Good luck, Nigerians. Alright, see them, the people who want to destroy judiciary in Nigeria. He is trying to defend this. This is just the beginning. We'll be going to Court of Appeal to take oath on 10 rejected witnesses. Judiciary will disgrace themselves over Obi. My own be say, make them do it. Make them tread with caution. Everybody tread with caution. I keep saying that this was a big test for the judiciary. It was a very big test. The only thing that when they get justice, it is then that the judges are not partial. But once they lost it, it is either they collect bribe or corrupt. Because that is their mindset from young to old. Money is their God. No honor, no family values, and they can sell their parents for money. That is actually risky. That is risky. But the thing is, why they will come outside, can't talk, say, and why would this person come outside and say, how did they even say, how did he speak the grammar? How did he speak the grammar? I can't even recall. The bidders were getting their hopes based on the verdict of the Supreme Court ruling of Imo State governorship, where a candidate that came forth was declared winner, so that they can believe it can also happen to their candidate that came distant third. The only thing their scrambled brains are capable of is to rant and rail on social media, watch the dangerous fools haul inauthorities on those comments. They never disappoint. All right. This old man should please keep quiet. He's part of a criminal judiciary that have held Nigeria down. When a dog is too old to run for a game, it's appreciate the reason the hunter dropped it for a younger one. The septuagenarian looks like that aged dog. He doesn't even know the true count of votes, but he needs to talk. So he talks in his prerogative. Peter Obi was never blown by Igbo people. Obi is a small boy in politics, but Igbo people in their usual character overrated him and presented him as Messiah to deceive Nigerians. When they discovered that their tricks could not work, they resorted into blackmailing, intimidation, harassment, illegal protests, and calling for military takeover of the government. With the way they are going, they will need to wait till eternity to become a president of this great country. Unless they repent. Wow. Okay, well, on top of this issue, this particular issue is a P2B never looked at the circumstance that even if he won, it cannot be. Yes, let me even go to the subject matter. And we are looked upon because the same thing how do I even put it? They are looking at what is going on because yes if what's it called, like in the runner-up now, if in the runner-up they have the first runner-up, they have the second runner-up, and they have the third runner-up. In this case, P2B here, who came third, P2B who came third is not going to participate. And to me, it is also, I don't see it as right. I don't see it as right at all. Obi when no gets good advisor, see person where won't become the president of Nigeria. Now you see win. Okay? At your age, you cannot speak the truth, and that is why this country is not moving forward. The Beniners are getting their hope high based on the verdict of the Supreme Court ruling of Imo State governorship, where a candidate that came fourth was declared winner. So they believe that it can also happen to their candidate that came a distance. That is not true. That is not true at all. That particular judgment, you know, they clear. Okay. The only thing their brains are capable of doing is to rant and rail on social media. Watch the deranged people. Dot the deranged humans haul inanities at this comment now. They can never disappoint. Okay, I think you talk. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for turning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.